Good morning.
Appalachian State to Auburn?
Yes.
What was that for you?
It was a good one. It was an amazing one. Just getting the atmosphere of both. You know, App State have a great atmosphere of football, and then just transferring to Jordan Hare Stadium, it was definitely a different 88,000. So it was just different. And SC, they love football. They love football. So it was like it was a perfect fit for me. Yeah.
Where's your biggest strength, and what is the thing, maybe not a weakness, but what do you need to work on?
The first thing I need to work on, I know, is open field tackling because I got to move. I got to move to inside linebacker, and a lot of teams might want to see me inside linebacker and play in the NFL. And how you stay in the NFL is making open field tackles. So everybody can work on open field tackling, but I think to make me stay in the NFL, get to that second contract, is definitely open field tackling. And my strength is just having a motor, IQ, and just having a neck for the football. So those three things just help me get to where I am right now. Yeah.
And the website I write for is women love football.
Uh huh.
Do you have any women in your life that have helped you on your journey?
Oh, of course, my mom and my sister, my stepsister. Yes, those two, they definitely helped me along the way. Yes. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You run it on your project?
Yes, ma'am. Of course.
Where's your hometown, and can you teach us some hometown slang?
I'm from Washington D.C. and our slang is a little different. So like, you know how sometimes people say bro, or like bruh. We might say mo sometimes, like mo. Yeah, like what's up, mo? Like it just that's how something we say. And sometimes we might say joint. It's something like is it something as an object we might say joint. Like yeah, no problem.
When you talk about that motor, where does that come from?
That's just coming from loving the game of football. I just want to be around the football all the time. So in order for me to have that, be around the football, I got to keep going 100%. Keep putting good things on tape and like being on control. So I like me won the neck for the football. I got to beat her. I got to just. I could be on the other side of the field. I got to keep going. Like I got to run across the field and make that play.
When you talk about working on open field tackles, is that angles? What goes into that?
That's exactly what it is. It's angles. Me playing for the edge for like the last 4 years of my career, or the first 4 years of my career, and then getting moved inside. It's a lot different. It's different plays, and you just gotta know where your help coming from and the type angle you need to take away. Just attack your leverage.
How would you describe your responsibilities at Auburn this past season?
It would just make plays, and make sure everybody stay on poised. We've been through a lot of adversity at Auburn in my last 2 years. Just make sure everybody stay poised on the sideline, have everything under control, and just make plays.
How would you rate your coverage skills moving inside?
Right now, I'll probably say a C. I see. I definitely can improve that though. All it takes is a little bit of off-season training, and I'm good. Yeah.
What do you think you do best
Inside line, the feet blocks. I'm not getting blocked by no guard or tight end. Tight end not blocking me. Like you climb up to the second level, I'm shedding that easily. I feel like it's much easy because I got more space than on the ball, but off the ball I got a lot more space to work with.
Do you think there's, a better path as an inside linebacker rather than an inside linebacker?
Oh, of course, and you always around the ball as an inside linebacker. So that's something I like to do. I like being around the ball, so I can make a lot of plays on the ball.
Would you say that with given your block shooting ability, do you think you're an asset in the run game?
Of course. I improved my run game. That was a big question coming into my senior year, and I improved that tremendously. I think that was one of my strong suits now.
Is there any similarities of making the jump from App State to Auburn to the NFL?
I would say every year. One thing I noticed is that when I jumped from App State to Auburn was that they bigger and faster. Now when I jump into Auburn to NFL, they bigger and faster. You just gotta adapt. Same thing.
How do you adapt?
You gotta keep the main thing, and key into the details every day.
Jalen, who's a guy going back to Auburn that we're not talking about right now, but a year from now we'll be talking about?
DeMarcus Riddick and Keldrick Faulk.
Why Marcus?
Because he's a dog. That one word, dog.
What did you realize he was that guy?
Probably when he first got on campus, the spring ball, definitely. Like he running fast. He probably one of the fastest linebackers I've seen, and he playing football. Like he's getting there. He got the effort. He's smart. He got everything you need as a person to elevate and be great, and he gonna do that.
Who's the toughest guy you saw in a game this year?
Toughest guy, 79. I don't know how to pronounce his name, from Missouri. Oh yeah, he's great. Yeah, he's great. I wish I got him at Reese Bowl, but he was sick and I didn't play edge. So, but yeah, he a great player. He a good player.
What makes him so tough?
He played chess. That's the like coming in. You got a rush plan. you also know how a person set. He was giving me different sets, different looks, and that's how I pro. That's something I'm gonna see at the next level. So like he was giving me a good competition. He was competing the whole every snap. So he a great player.
What's your ideal role at the next level? How do you envision like best case use for your skill set?
Outside linebacker, of course. Outside linebacker. I can play inside. You can put me in there so I can be a 3-down player, but outside linebacker. I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna be on that ball, rush the quarterback, and disrupt plays on the outside. One play that would be, I was one game that stuck out to me. Probably Texas A&M this year. I was just everywhere, inside, outside, rushing from the 3-tech, blitzing inside. So I'd say definitely Texas A&M. It wasn't my best game, but I was used everywhere. Cause yes sir. Yes. It was good. It was real good. Yes sir. Informal. Yes sir. Yes. Oh, that was a good one. That was a real good one. Yes.
Jalen, if you could play with any linebacker, past or present, in NFL history right next to you,
Who I choose? What position I'm playing? I'm playing inside or outside?
what player you choose? Like so, right next to you, another linebacker. Which player are you gonna choose?
What player I'm gonna choose? I would say Thomas Davis, because his mentality, or Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis. Yeah.
Football related. Do you have a favorite video game?
Favorite video game of all time? I'll probably say when I had an Xbox, Halo. I used to love Halo. Me and my dad. That's the only game me and my dad actually really played. My dad not a fan of the game, but we played Halo. But then I moved to P4. Yeah. So Halo. Yeah.
Well, when you're looking at studying film, is there anybody in the NFL, linebacker-wise, inside or outside, that you like to study?
I used to love watching Hassan Reddick, but this year he wasn't really on the field. He played like 6-7 games, I believe, probably more, a little more, or a little bit less, because he was injured. But definitely it was Hassan Reddick, because we got the same tangibles. He probably a little faster than me, but he did everything, inside, outside. His first 3 years, it was inside linebacker. Then he made that transition like his last year at Cardinals, and he was real good.
What about that transition do you think relates to you?
Because when he was at Temple, he played strictly outside linebacker. Sometimes his hand was in the dirt. He made great plays. He had like 25 TFLs and like 10 sacks, I believe. And they still moved him inside linebacker. And he was there for like 3 years. And then he moved to Cardinals finally put him in his true position. And he a big name.
What do you think is your biggest strength as an athlete?
That I can play everything, and I'm smart. I home in information well, and I maintain it, and I transition to the field.
Where does that football IQ come from?
It just being smart. I mean, football is simple. You gotta keep your head, make sure you just study, and then it becomes simple to you. So yeah.
You had a chance to formally meet with the Lions, yeah?
Yeah.
And what was that like? What stood out to you?
Oh, it was very different. It was definitely different from the former. It was just like it was intense, very intense, and they will give you plays, and you got to recite the plays, and then we watch some of my plays, and then we'll go over the plays again, see if I forgot it, and then it'd be intense, fast, like the NFL, watching their film, and I just got to make calls, make reads.
Is that with Kelvin Shepard and
Yes. Yes. Then the whole defense, except for the defensive backs, but everybody else was there. The whole front seven coaches was there. Yeah.
Did you met with the Colts at all?
Yes.
What was that like? Did you meet with new defense coordinators?
No, not the defensive coordinator. I forgot who I met with. I'm so sorry. But yes, it was a great interview. We went over my mistakes and then my good, and then we talked. We had a nice long talk. Yeah.
You mentioned that you want to play outside linebacker the next level. How does that inside-outside versatility help you?
Oh, a lot. Like I could play on the field at three downs the whole game. So I could play inside linebacker the first two, and then go rush on third down. So I could be on the field, and I could play special teams. Of course. Wherever they needed me to play, I'm playing it.
Jalen, when you look at like some players in the NFL that maybe model your game after, who's the first that comes to mind?
I would say Frankie Louisville. Just how they use him is how I would like to be used. It's different. I know I don't have no control over that, but Frankie he everywhere. He gonna start off inside, but he gonna be in that 3-4 outside linebacker and rush sometimes, or Hassan Reddick. Yes sir.
what do you feel you need to improve the most in order to excel at the next level?
Open field tackling. That's the main thing. Having a transition is totally different in open in space when you outside linebacker than inside linebacker. It's totally different. Your ankles is much different. So yeah, no problem.
Jalen, off the wall question here. Would you rather tackle Derrick Henry in the hole one-on-one or try to tackle Lamar Jackson in space?
Derrick Henry in the hole. Derrick Henry in the hole, definitely. I take my chances on that. Yeah. Lamar Jackson in the space is crazy work. It's crazy work. But I definitely take my chances on Derrick Henry. Yeah. Workhorse. That he out there longer than me on that field. When practice in, he out there working on his run game and his pass rush. So that's the thing that stuck out the most to me.
How did you see that translated?
He didn't really play much because he was young. He was young. He had some other people ahead of him, but in practice he got a net for the football. He effort. You never see him loafing. And that's what you want to see as a defensive end. No problem.
I just talked to Eugene about the Mizzou game from last year. What do you remember about the end of that contest? Obviously, it didn't go your way, but still a crazy game.
Besides that 17, was it a 12, 13 play drive? It was a really long. I think that was the longest drive I ever played in my life. I remember being fatigued, tired. Yeah, but it was. And them converting the fourth downs, it hurt. Yeah, it hurt, especially when you blitzing a lot, and we didn't hit home that one time. Yeah, so those are the things I remember for the last. Okay. My sign.
Thank you.